Oh, okay, chapter 2. Okay, we can do... Looks like we can do 2 events per day then. Another day, another morning. I woke from dreams filled with fire and smoke. The sun shining through the window gave me a comforting feeling of familiarity, despite the pour in the distance reminding me of my purpose here. I looked towards the horizon, my view undisturbed by dividing walls. The light of the morning sun was painting the sky with golden hues, a hue that had become a rarity back home. It evoked a feeling of freedom and openness that was almost scary to me. While I got ready for the day, my thoughts strayed to the people I knew back home. I couldn't help but wonder how they were doing. I had greater things to worry about at the moment, like Riza, murderers, and generators. How much danger was I in, really? Oh, who's our escort for today? Hey, Cad. Hey, Chief. More her bad news? Not quite, unless you count Riza still missing as bad news. But that's kind of why I'm here. Well, what is it? Just some good old-fashioned police work. We're counting on your help again. Sure, sign me up. Great. We obtained a list of places Riza visited in the days before he vanished. We'll check those out, maybe find a lead, and you might help us understand his motivations or give us some context to his actions. I can certainly try. I'm sure you'll do a great job. That is reassuring. Are you ready to go? Sure, let's go. There's a couple of places we can check out. Let's see where we should go first. While Bryce focused on his list, I saw someone approach out of the corner of my eye. Closer look revealed that it was Sebastian, waving his arm in an attempt to get our attention as he ran toward us, his face grave. There you are, Chief. I was looking for you. What are you doing here? Don't tell me there's another dead person. Sorry, Chief, there is. Damn, guess it's gonna be one of those days. Yeah, looks that way. Someone else could take care of that today, though. We've got other plans. You'll need to sign off on a few things at least. I know. We'll go to the crime scene, sign a few forms, then we're out. When we arrived at the scene, I saw the poor victim next to one of the houses. The obligatory sheet that was draped over him provided a modicum of discretion, but did nothing to hide the crime that had occurred. Is it pronounced modicum? Modicum? I don't know, I've only ever seen that in text form. Alright, give me the story. It's an interesting one, that's for sure. The wounds match those of the last victim, so a similar, if not identical, murder weapon is likely. The victim? Maintenance person for this area, and electricity is out. The power goes out, maintenance guy shows up and is killed before he can fix the problem. At least that's my theory. So the power for the whole block is still out. That is correct. We should get that fixed as soon as possible. Don't need civilians showing up around here complaining about sitting in the dark. Good point. Rice is now wrinkled with distaste as he glanced over Sebastian's shoulder. Damn, not again. What is it? What are you doing here, Maverick? A second victim, huh? It's an official investigation, so you better not cross that police line. Shunned by my own colleagues, this is ridiculous. You know how it is, rules are rules. Without rules, murders like this one would be allowed to happen and go unpunished. Tish, have your fun without me then. What do you think he wanted here, Chief? That one's easy, to do his own investigation, just like he said he would. I shouldn't be surprised he showed up, but I guess we're lucky we arrived before he did. I agree. Better check out that power outage now. Of course, I think the door to Main's room is right around here. Got your flashlight, Sib? Always, Chief. Should go first then. I don't have my stuff here. Besides, putting on that headband is such a hassle. I remember. You complain about that every time it comes up. There, that should do the trick. It's tiny. Why is it so tiny? Oh no. I can barely see anything. You should just stay behind me, Cat, alright? Oh wait, that was Bryce talking. Okay. God, I hate stairs, especially those made for smaller dragons like you. Trust me, having it the other way around isn't too great either. Oh well, the stairs made for big dragons just have like tall steps. I don't mind stairs. There's that much. I can see why. Your legs have more articulation than even mine, especially the knees. Out of us three, I think Bryce has the worst right now. This is the one time where you pick an option and Cat he has text, actually says something and says what the option was. Damn you and your articulated knees. This kind of reminds me when we found that underground base, or whatever it was. Remember, Chief? How could I not? Wasn't that long ago. Underground base? Yeah, the portal wasn't the only piece of ancient technology we found. There's also this whole lab near it. Seemed to have some high-tech stuff in there. So yeah, something happened last time with Remy. They're like, oh yeah, no, we dug it up and we're studying it a long time before our first contact. So that explained why they already knew so much about the portal, despite it being new to them. At least that place didn't have as many stairs. Wait, so you not only found the portal, but a whole facility along with it? Yes, but we're not sure how much the two are actually related. Spent all that time studying the portal and barely got anywhere with it. This stuff is just beyond what we know. Here we are. So what exactly are we looking for? That traffic cone. Definitely. Wait. Wait. What's going on with this traffic cone? Does the white line just like stop in the middle, or is it just like spike downward on the other side? Because that looks like way too much room. Looks like there should be more. We should see one more white stripe on this side of the cone. Unless these are like actual rings instead of a spiral. But like the way they're slanted downwards, it looks like it's more likely to be a spiral. This doesn't really look like the movable kind of ladder, but it also looks like it goes nowhere. Also, who's keeping their plants? Wait. We're underground. Why are there windows? Hold up, this is a picture of an alleyway. This is oh no. This isn't underground at all. This is an alleyway. Oh man, that's great. So what exactly are we looking for? Whatever's causing the power outage. If we don't find the cause, we should at least be able to get the backup running. Looks like the generator is gone. Mystery solved. Sound of creaking metal penetrated the stillness of the room. Wonder if the murderer stole the generator. Also, is that where the generator goes, or is that a window? I looked above toward the source of the noise as it grew louder, and in the next instant I was pushed sideways and fell to the ground, just barely avoiding the giant light fixture that fell from the ceiling and shattered into countless pieces alongside me. God, are you alright? Next thing I saw was a hooded figure standing above me, barely visible against darkness that permeated the room. You look like a villain, sir. That's definitely a human. The figure crouched down next to me, its mask covering right in front of my face. Merely a whisper reached my ears when it spoke. I do not think this is Riza. No, I don't think that's going to line up. This probably isn't Riza. Be careful, Cad. He's probably met Riza. Or at least spied on him. He's probably spied on me as well. Then the figure dashed towards the stairs. Where are you going? That's not me. Don't move. It's going up the stairs. I'm on it. I didn't see that chair coming. Can't see a damn thing in here. Here, Chief. I hate these stupid stairs. You're blocking the way. Just go around me. There's no room. You're as wide as the stairs are. Can't help it. Damn it, we'll never catch him now. By the time we found our way back up, the mysterious figure was nowhere to be found. We've got a long search ahead of us, and with a head start like that, there might be no end to it. We have to take our chance as long as we still can, except that chance is growing smaller and smaller while we wait for the team to arrive. What even happened down there? Yeah, I'm guessing the masked guy is someone who is the person who built or had something to do with the facility that they found the portal in. Right, Cad, tell us everything in as much detail as you can. There wasn't much to it. I heard noise, I looked up, the light fixture came down, and someone pushed me. You mean Riza? I don't think it was Riza. What makes you say that? Whoever it was wearing a mask. It bloody well can't be someone else, so let's not kid ourselves here. You said you found the portal in the facility! And the portal links to the human world, and it has technology beyond your own. There's probably more humans here. Why would he wear that whole getup, though? That's some sort of camouflage. Good point. The whole thing doesn't make any sense. Let's take a step back and look at the bigger picture. Your earlier theory about what happened was pretty sound, Sebastian. Let's go with that and add the bit about the generator being stolen. So now the question is, who has a motive for stealing a generator? Not Riza, because he already has one. I have no idea. Riza. No. No, Riza already has a generator. Can't deny the fact that your generator is pretty important to us, but resorting to murder? I didn't read that line he was saying about, like, Like, oh yes, any dragon could just buy a generator, so it has to be Reese. It's we also the human figure running away. Why would he have stayed here if he stole it? Why would he remain here if he's the one that stole it? The generator was already gone when we got here, and the person in question wasn't carrying it either. Perhaps this is a case where the criminals returned to the crime scene. That only happens when they want to be recognized for their crimes. And he made it look like he was trying to avoid that. For this kind of crime, I'd say no, but who knows? Maybe our rules just don't apply anymore. What do you mean? No offense, but ever since you two humans arrived, there have been a lot of strange things going on. This place used to be a quiet town. Starting to sound like Maverick. To be fair, we saw a human running away from the crime scene. Given what we know so far, there's only really one option. Oh shit, you know what? The cloaked figure could have been Isa, but that could have been Riza, but like he knows about the humans who came to the previous facility. Maybe we should just focus on finding him and point fingers later. Agreed. Police team will be here any minute now. You don't have to get involved to search, but that doesn't mean you can't help us. What do you want me to do? Still have the list of places we're going to check out. Remember, can't go now. Search takes priority. Of course, we'll still check out those places after we're done here. But if you go on your own, well, you can speed up the process. You can even file a lead for us. Who knows? Must be really understaffed. You need to rely on me. So let's do it by staff more what I told you last time. You know him. That gives you experience that can help us understand how he thinks. That's the kind of help we really need. In any case, here's the list. Considering your stash, you shouldn't have any trouble in these places, but if anything happens, call me and I'll check up on you later. Wait a minute, you mean I'm going all by myself? All of us are going to be busy with a search, we can't really afford to spare someone right now. You'll be fine. Aren't you worried I'll do something fishy? I mean, isn't that why Riza and I were assigned police escorts in the first place? That policy was mostly Maverick's fault, and he's out of the picture. With my authority as chief, I say you can go alone. Alright, know where you're going, and besides, I trust you. If you were in cahoots with Riza, you would have run off with him when you had the chance. Good point. Ah, I see the team approaching. Guess you should get going. Alright, I'll see you later then. Good luck. It was a relief to leave the crime scene, considering all that had happened. I reached into my pocket to take a look at the list, however, I found something unexpected. So what can I tear apart about this image, huh? I don't know, looks like a scene out of Oblivion, I guess. Yeah, that's about all I've got. It was a small piece of paper with the word Tatsu written on it. How did it get there? Wait, are they trying to suggest... Okay, I think that them flashing to the masked guy was like, hey, in case you haven't pieced this together, you know this now. There you go. Because, yeah, I don't know, it looked pretty... As soon as they mentioned it, it seemed pretty obvious to me that they would have slipped it in. But hey. My early encounter with the masked person is the only time today someone was close enough to smuggle something into my pocket. Figure if someone like Bryce tried to do something like that, I definitely would have noticed. As for Tatsu, the only related thing I could think of was Tatsu Park, which I had come across when I went to the police station the other day. Even if that park was the place the mysterious paper referred to, I didn't know if it was actually a good idea to visit. That person may have saved me from the falling light fixture, but if it was Riza, it would mean following someone who was also the prime suspect of 2 murders. Also had to consider the list of places Riza had been to. Local grocery store, the production facility we had visited, and the library were the 3 places closest to here. Certainly it was going to be a busy day, and I knew I wouldn't have time to visit all of them. No, let's get some lemon. Yeah, let's go visit Tatsu Park. Tatsu Park, here I am. I don't know what I'm even looking for, though. Let's look at the map. The park's bigger than I thought. I go north towards Tatsu Avenue, which is apparently a nice spot to look at the landscape, or south to Political District. Where should I go? Let's go Tatsu Avenue. Open the hatch like a crazy person. On the metal covering of the hatch, there are 2 buttons which are situated to the left and right of the central circular lever. The arrow on the lever is pointing up. Okay. Turn the lever clockwise. Now pointing right. What happens when I press a button? Button now pressed and sits flush with the metal covering of the hatch. Oh! Okay, so... it's not like a safe, it's a password. First button, second, first, clockwise, first, second, there it goes. Look down and see the maintenance tunnels for the underground drain system. A pale object starkly contrasted against the pitch black backdrop. It's a cloth with suspicious red markings all over it. You acquired a bloody bandage. Ah yes, suspicious red markings. Thanks, game. I guess that's all to be found down here. Examine the fallen leaves. I don't recognize this species of tree. First on the bench. Please sit down. View of scenery is perfect. Appreciated the landscape for a bit. That was nice. I was gabbling, I noticed someone sitting next to me. Oh, I didn't see you there. I thought you were a statue or something. Eh. Hello? Oh, maybe it is a statue, or I just turned invisible. Considering dragons don't seem to handle clothes as well as people, this could just be like a normal item, normal article of clothing. I hope it's not the latter. Hello? Well, let's shouldn't waste any more time. Examine the fallen leaves. No, okay. Guess I just leave. Read the sign. Park is dedicated to our Creator, to whom we owe our sentience and existence. As it is our duty to remember, this place honors them every day with its beauty and grants them a place of recreation and contemplation to all of us. Search the shrubbery. Yeah, this totally won't look strange or suspicious. Here we go. Found some dirt. Doesn't seem to be anything else here. Yeah, a handful of dirt. Why? Search the pavilion. When we find around the pavilion, let's do this. Doesn't be anything important here, but at least provides excellent shade. Alright, let's go back to this. Oops, wrong one. Map. To a political district. Just as I entered the southern part of the park, found myself tumbling to the ground when someone suddenly bumped into me. Ouch! Sorry about that. You alright? Besides being a little dirtier than before, I think so. Should really look where I'm going. Sometimes I just get lost in my thoughts. Hey, I think you dropped this. Oh, thank you. Ghost stories, huh? Yep, I should probably go before the bookstore closes. Bye. Bye. There's someone sitting on the benches. Sure. Okay, you look interesting. Also, it's doing the cinematic thing, so guess this is gonna be a more lasting character. What a most pleasant surprise to be meeting you here, Cad. Do you know who I am? I have no idea. Afraid I don't. Then let me fill that gap in your knowledge. My name is Emra, and I am the Minister of Culture and Arts. I see. And what brings you here today, Cad? Oh shit, this is the one who was yelling at Remy. I'm not quite sure of that myself. The park does have an appeal that naturally draws people in. I would know, since I am partly responsible for creating it. Have you seen the north side yet? If not, you totally should. It's just so pretty this time of year. You created this park? Well, some of it. Do you see the building behind me? That's where I work. You want to know a secret? The park was built here so I could enjoy going outside on my breaks, like right now, for example. Speaking of your work, Remy works for you, right? I just met him the other day. Oh, Remy. Quite the little nerd, isn't he? Have you seen his malformed ears? I want to laugh every time I see him. That's not very nice. Be that as it may, I just can't help it. Can I ask you a question? You can ask for sure, but whether I can answer or not is another question. What would you like to know? Well, let's ask about Tatsu Park. You tell me more about Tatsu Park. Well, I'm not so sure there's that much to say about it. It just opened recently. I think the initial request was for more open spaces, like a dedicated place for people to gather and such. If you read the plaque, you would know that the park was dedicated to our so-called creator. I say creator like that because the word is a bit of a misnomer, but I suppose people still use it regardless. What do you think about us visiting this world?
You and Riza?
Well, I think it is the most exciting thing that has happened here in the last few years. Certainly has been a nice distraction from the other boring things I have to do at work. How so?
Arranging your arrival was partly my responsibility. In fact, I would have been at the portal to welcome you myself if something didn't come up at the last second.
That's about our job. Tell me more about your job.
I could, but I think overall it's a very boring affair. It involves a lot of reading and talking, and approving or rejecting forms and projects. It has its perks, but in some ways I'll certainly be happy when my term is over. If you've been minister once, that's something people remember you for. Even if those times are long past, no one can ever take that away from you again.
You mentioned your term ending. How does that work here?
We, the ministers, serve our term and then someone else takes our place. Only one minister changes at a time, though. Technically speaking, any person can become a minister, though there are certain standards and requirements that must be met in order to apply for office. I don't want to bore you with the details, as that would be too long and tedious affair.
That's all.
Suppose I should be getting back to work anyway. Well, thank you for this most pleasant conversation, Cat.
Okay. Okay, so... like, unless I can suddenly examine the fallen leaves... yeah, I guess I'm done here. Find anything else here.